Hey guys. Let's see. Have a message, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-do. Hi guys. Okay, so let me see. All right, hi everybody. How do y'all do? How was your day? A Friday night topic is I still have to think about it. I still have to think of how exactly I want to talk about it. Because I started talking about it earlier on. We're going to talk about the trophy wife, yo. Just briefly, we're going to talk about the trophy wife. She recently did Auntie Mimi. The trophy wife recently did a apology tour. Would you call it an apology? I don't even know what you would call it. She just did a tour of her giving her story, and her story made no sense. In the sense that the timings she gave, hey Kenya, of the different activities in which went on that led to alarm her about the hey Asha, about the things that was being done to her kids made no sense. Like her stories keep changing. Plus, ever since the trophy wife been accused of allowing her husband to touch her kids, she has been on a deleting spree. So a lot of videos which reactors reacted on are no longer on her platform, which is very weird. But at the end of the day, what benefit do you get? Sorry, putting a man before your kids. Right now in the mommy sector, we have a lot of women who do that. We have a lot of women who will bring around any man. It don't matter the man's contribution to. It don't matter the man's contribution at all. And I'll give you an example. We have Sky. Lord have mercy. At least she finally took out the braids for whatever reason. If she changed for Cusbum, you know it. If she changed for that raggedy nigga she have, or whatever be the reason, She need to be ashamed of herself. Her oldest daughter got a job before she could. Her oldest daughter moved out before she could finish use her daughter's money to do the very neglectful spending that she does. I don't know what Sky problem is, but she just a hard-headed bitch. What can I say? She just hard-headed. There is no arguing. There is no doubt about it. Sky just ignorant. You could advise Sky till that kingdom come that if she don't love herself, the men will continue to use her, and she'll tell you, "Oh, you're jealous of me." Like who jealous of being homeless? Who is jealous of being homeless? Period. I am jealous of being homeless. I am jealous of having so many kids that I cannot take care of, and wanting more. Uh, that's the sad part. How you homeless and you want to live with your dude to have another kid? YouTube will not be her only source of income forever. Look at Jazz. Look at that gorilla. She really think that YouTube will be her forever job. Get a job. Get an actual 9 to 5. You're saying 9 to 5s are corny, 9 to 5s are this, 9 to 5s are that. But yet still you're the main ones begging on YouTube. It has gotten to a point where the mommy sector is just repetitive. It is just very much repetitive, and I gotta dig it because them movies will make you lose a few brain cells. Heroes, like if we being honest, these movies will make you lose some brain cells that you will wonder why you even waste them on reacting to these movies. Like Jazz really think these mommies really think that they significant other. Let's be serious for a moment, right? How can you think your significant other is so much more important that you telling a reactor who you don't know about their relationships? Like, let's be freaking for real. At the end of the damn day, Chrissy out here threatening people and saying some very derogatory things about people on this hair app when without makeup she not looking nothing good. Without a man, Chrissy will never feel contented. Right? She has 10 kids. Oh. So yeah. So at the end of the day, right, you have how many kids? 8 kids, 9 kids, and with these kids, right, you basically, and it's evident that you're using them for entertainment purposes. The issue with your daughter and people raising awareness that she went viral for the wrong reasons did not require all those lives to address it. One address straight to the point would have been good. 80 time, like that's just it, right? And with that, right, I realized something, right? I realized that narcissistic people will thrive off of their own people's energy. Chrissy literally thrives off, what's her oldest daughter name, Asha? I can't remember her oldest daughter name, but she thrives off of her oldest daughter's wavelengths. Now, when I say wavelengths, I simply mean the energy that two people have, the connection that two people have. In order for two people to be one like this, you have to have a flow of energy. So, for example, Jasmine has this manly energy towards her. So, the flow of energy towards her kids will always be aggressive, right? Now, marriage is something you shouldn't fake or pretend is there, basically. Because at the end of the day, oh yes, kittens. Right, kittens. So at the end of the day, Trixie has a man in her home pretending, okay, my life is perfect. Once an federal investigation is launched on you, you have to watch all your activities that you participate in and that you do. Right? And the feds monitor the internet. Right? They monitor the internet. They watch the things that goes on. The activities that you post on social media. Because a lot of threats or a lot of illegal activity comes from people learning how to do it on the internet, more or less. Right? So, with that, Chrissy needs to be mindful since a reactor allegedly called the feds on her, she needs to be mindful of what she posts. She already has videos of her sexualizing herself. She already has videos of her saying kittens ran away from home. And that is another thing. These mommies claim it's reactors who call DCFS, CPS on them. These mommies claim it is strangers or people they know that call CPS or DCFS on them. But in reality, it is just they own, apart from one or two individuals calling. Peach needs to be mindful of her activity she posts on social media. Jasmine needs to be mindful of the things she posts on social media. I have to clip the segment where she was saying about tax time, whatever. What she is doing is tax fraud. Right? And at the end of the day, when she gets caught, she gets her due justice, she's going to blame reactors. She's going to say reactors are my downfall. How the hell reactors are your downfall, bitch, when we warning you of the things you doing that could get you into trouble? How is it our fault? Right? There is another mother on YouTube that I have to do a whole segment on. And she's called She Is Makeda. She's an OnlyFans model. And it's like she needs a man. She needs a man continuously to thrive on with her life. I mean, you already have a daughter. Nobody knows who your daughter dad is, right? At the end of the day, the man you claim to be your daughter's dad, he does not look nothing like your daughter. You already putting your body out there to a point where people will expect that of your daughter when she gets older. Hey, Ebony, right? People will expect that of your infant child when she gets older. At the end of the day, your women, we women, because we all sometimes lose track of who we are or how we make ourselves to be. A lot of them need to exactly. At the end of the day, if you cannot deal with the consequences of what you show on the internet, backtrack and think about what is your end goal when you do things, period. Oh, that's here. My bad, y'all. Think about the end goal of what it is or whatever it is you post on social media at the end of the day. I know why I post what I post. I'm not even trying to be a social media influencer, but when I post, people gravitate towards me, and that is an enjoyable thing to see. A little 5-year old is like, I like to see your hair, or I like to see your eyes, or I like to see the space in between your nose, because I have this space in between my nose. Or just to see a girl younger than me come up to me and be like, you inspire me because you're confident with your acne or whatever. That's the positive image we want to tend to leave. Because a lot of us complain we could dress how we want, we could do how we want. Yes, we could dress and act how we want, but at the end of the day, a lot of women over sexualize themselves. And that is what Michaela is doing. She's doing it for people's approval. Right? So she has extremely huge breastises. Her breastises are very big. Right? And it's like in order for her to get the surgery to better herself, she's like, well, if I do it, you will have something to say. If I don't do it, you will have something to say. And in the same breath, she will tell you she didn't do no surgery to her body. But she has had a butt lift. I think it was a BBL. She had a BBL. She completely tried to change the shape of her face. But with an extremely round face, there is no way of making your chin more defined or making your face more definitive. Our face is not equal anyways. One side of our head have more hair than the other. You feel me? So at the end of the day, right, being aware, being having emotional intelligence is just something we lack. You feel me? It's just something we lack. Um so like I said, when you're posting on social media, be mindful. Right? When you're posting on social media, be mindful. Don't be negative and take everything that people say about you too hard. Hold on, eh? Alright, I'm putting up a poll. Alright? I need y'all to answer that. Right? So the question that I'm posing to you guys, alright? Oh, alright, I have to retype that. Okay, we'll just put they already exist. So the poll reads, do you think there will be new neglectful mummies by 2025? Let's not neglect. Neglectful mummies by 2025. They already exist. Okay, poll started now. Exactly. And for you to be in your feelings about, oh my god, a reactor reacting to me, or oh my god, that lady has nothing positive to say about me. How are you going to post? Hold on, a back hurts. How you think you're going to post on social media? How do you think you're going to post on social media your homeless journey and you're going through a continuous loop? So you're living in your vehicle not safe to live in, and it's a continuous loop. Continuous loop. There is no change. The cycle does not reverse itself to where you could be safe. A lot of these YouTubers, they post the most ideal life, right? And at the end of the day, right, their life behind the camera is not like that. Their life off of camera is not like Liv is a bitch. I'm sorry. I don't like Liv. I don't care if the person she is tormenting is my enemy. What she's doing, I don't wish on my worst enemy. You feel me? She is a whale, a big whale trying to find her place in the ocean. How the hell are you going to team up with two freaking rejects of the mommy sector? Two rejected reactors to the mommy sector. To freaking, three of them, to freaking try and destroy somebody's life. At the end of the day, you just evil. And that goes to show you that Stella did not raise you to be the dignified, smart, woman that you say you are. Oh my God, y'all! I'm so smart. Like, AJ, get down from there. Like, what? Like, I could never see myself being jealous of Olivia. She pisses me off. She pisses me clean the fuck off. Sorry. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment in the chat, and subscribe, y'all. We almost to 500 subscribers. Then all we need to do is get my watch hours up, and we're monetized. But yeah, I don't like Olivia. Sorry. I don't like Olivia. Olivia makes my screen crawl. I said skin crawl. Olivia makes my skin crawl, yo. She literally does. From her voice to the way she acts on this here internet makes my skin crawl. Very hard to like. Like if I don't see Live through Mimi, Auntie Mimi, or any other reactor. By the way, y'all go subscribe to Planet Mimi TV. Just me, CMB, and Dr. Amira. Dr. A on these here YouTube streets. They give excellent commentary on the moms. But there is just something about Olivia that I cannot stomach. Right? Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you guys why. Because one, you're married, right? You're a married woman, yet still, while you're married, you cheat on your husband. You cheat on Gerard. You cheat on him with his brother allegedly. His brother-in-law, whatever. And one of his nephews. And one of his cousins allegedly. While you're married to this man, you slept with his family. When he left, to this day, you do everything in your power to tarnish. Tarnish. Yo, sorry, if I squint it's because I need glasses. I have to get glasses, so I cannot really see. But yeah. Well, I can see, but it's like I can't see far. So I have. Is it nearsighted or? I think it's nearsighted vision, but yeah. You did the utmost in your married relationship to the point where Gerard has moved on. He has been with Nisha for the longest while, and all y'all could focus on is, oh, Antonisha was the side chick. Oh yeah, guys, vote in the poll, guys. Vote in the poll. That way I will know how to gauge my content for the new year also. Right? That man has moved on. He doesn't want you, Olivia. He doesn't want you. He He literally just does what he has to do as a father. You owe that man child support. In what world, right, do you hear of a woman owing a man child support? Oh, wait. It's very rare. Because the world is always on the woman's side. To the point where men don't get their voice heard. Sorry. At all. They don't get their voice heard. And for you to be so nasty that you had a baby by a one night stand, you went to a halfway house to meet Zolo, and you had his child, who you're not any better than any of the mummies, any of the neglectful actors, because you had a one night stand, Olivia. Forget Zolo being a bum. You had a one night stand and could not figure out or stand to figure out who that last baby daddy is. You have given us so many names, so many variations of names. Right! Olivia has no maternal instincts. She has no girlfriend instincts or material. None of these mommies do. Period. None of these mommies do. And it's very crazy and very funny as to how narcissism. No, both babies are not Zolo's own. If Liv told you all that, then that's a lie. The last child baby daddy was proven to be in jail, which he recently got out of jail. So I'll see if I could find the post on Lipstick Alley. But it's alleged that Kailani's father is a jailbird. Yeah, so Zolo ain't shit, Chris ain't shit, Philip ain't shit. Cause why the hell you holding on to Hannah after Jazz made all that mess in your relationship? You're holding on to Hannah because you could use her to keep yourself out of jail. Right? That's just messed up. My money. don't like Jasmine. I don't like neither Jasmine's. I don't like just Jazzy. I don't like my Jazzy life. Just Jazzy seriously has a problem. It's like money is her fetish. I cannot stand a bone in my body about just Jazzy. She can be something great. She can do something great. But her vibe and the energy gives off something went wrong somewhere. Hey Tiny, that's just my take on just Jazzy. Now, my Jazzy life needs somebody to lock her up in jail for admitting and willingly admitting on the internet to committing tax fraud. How the hell are you going to wait on tax time to do the shit that you have to do? I don't understand why. Why, for the sake of me, these mommies don't open a bank account. Because you know, every year it's a repetitive thing. Right? You have to buy clothes, provide shelter, provide food. Easter, Christmas. We have Easter, we have Christmas. What else do we have? Birthdays, especially these women with multiple children. Right? How do you not have money saved or have an account saved in order for you to prosper? I cannot stand Gertie. We nickname her Gertie. I cannot stand her nor her box booty. She gets on my nerves. Especially with the way she have cadence. How the hell? Now I can't speak on it because I have fallen victim to it. But Cadence actually willingly shared those pictures and videos of herself to the point where the person had no respect for her that they exposed everything. Everything. Now you're going to say, oh, don't talk about Cadence, don't talk about her situation. Her mom does not have the stable upstairs to freaking guide her. Right? Hey Betty, Chrissy does not have oh okay. Where is Daddy Longtooth? Damarcus left. She has yet to divorce him. Because Lipstick Alley has the marriage license of Damarcus and Chrissy. So Chrissy just another hoe living off her husband, but her husband ain't nowhere to be found. Hey Sandy, make sense. Then who else? Then what else? The only thing she has really going for her is the cooking is strong mommy Chrissy. Literally, that's the only thing she has going on good for her. She may not be able to cook. She may not be able to know how to pair her seasonings well. But to me, that's the only good thing. The boring content she posted in that camping video in the backyard, that was dry as hell. It had no substance. What else did she post? Nobody wants to see you, Chris. You're supposed to be struggling, right? Every morning in a video, you go into Starbucks. That gets tiring because who cannot afford a Starbucks? You're not the only rich scammer out there, right? There are a number of things she does that she could benefit off of if she properly uses her resources, but she does not know how to allocate her resources in order for her to in order for her to be big, at some point you will get tired of scamming or you will get caught. So how would I explain it? She is just a tricky one, right? Um, yeah. So she's a tricky one. What other mom do we have? What other mom do we have? We address Jazz, Chrissy, Olivia, Just Jazzy. Now for Just Jazzy, I seriously do believe that she has potential, but have no understanding. You could have walked. And I have the problem. Could have walked around me to do what you have to do. I talking, you stamping your feet. You have pictures with my little sister, everything. And I have to come in the room and do things. I have to suffer to make you all happy. How I don't have no respect? You are 21 years old, please. Mommy, how I don't have please. How I don't have no I said it now. When you come back, keep saying it. I'm not done with it. Stop! Oh, because you want water. Mommy, I compromising everything for you. I take care of you in the hospital. Sorry. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Just wish my parents would appreciate me more. That's all. That is all. That is all I ask for. I just wanted to do my video because I need to get my content up. I remember like literally just embarrassed. Oh, oh. The beginning of the year, my aunt told my father things like nobody gave me a chance to explain to my parents. And they took my phone I had away from me because my father blamed me for everything bad that happened. Literally being called a failure. Oh my god. That's literally from the time I was in primary school. They used to call me, he used to call me a failure. Any mistake I made, I automatically fail. I do my reactions because that's the only way I could get out my anger. I know I'm wrong for cursing out, but that always happening to me. My teacher's frustrated because I don't have a space for myself. I'm actually trying. I'm actually trying. I'm actually trying. There's like nothing I do good. Just trying. I just try to be to, to do something good. And then what makes it even more harder is being positive makes everybody hate you. I don't never say anything that cannot be proven. I just don't believe in doxing anybody, so I don't do it. Just want to, just want to. I don't even know. Just I don't even know. It's even harder because I got bullied at 5 and the bully broke my leg and everybody laughed at me and tell me I weak because I cannot defend myself. Can't even walk properly on my ankle. Then in 2016 I got raped. I got raped. And everybody said, and everybody made fun of me and told me I deserve it. Everybody was like, ha ha, you're going to be the next pregnant teen mother. Baby, all of everything, everybody was saying bad about me. I keep trying. Nobody, I don't have friends. The little friends I had, none of them reached out to me to see if I was okay. And they had my parents' number. Yeah, everybody have my parents' number. Nobody, when I didn't have a phone, reach out to me and say, hey, Joanic, you okay? Nobody does anything for me. If it's not for my parents. I honestly tried. I tried my best. I want something my little sister getting it before me. My kid's not the best in school, but I tried. I literally tried. Just tried. Just wish I could do something that would make my parents proud. Anytime I want to spend one-on-one time with one of them, my little sister have to be there. Everything is your sister has to be there. Can't even speak how I feel because it's automatically an insult. I just hope one day somebody will recognize that I only mean positive things and that they realize that they're not alone and that the world not against them and that everything will be okay in the name of Jesus. I get that I didn't, so I wasn't supposed to curse. But it's like, mommy, really? You stomp in your feet, and then when you finish, you get frustrated. You shout behind me. Then that's all what embarrassment. Every job I apply for, you overqualified. You don't meet the age requirement to do the job. You have too many qualifications. I literally tried. I applied to a job. Nobody told me. You didn't tell me you applied for me. I applied myself. I got through. Daddy didn't want to take me to the interview. It was for it. Then now you telling me, oh, it's not that you cannot do the job. It's how you get it to and from the job. Everything Jody want to do and nobody supporting her. Can't even get helping to anybody advising me how to go about doing things. Everything I do is for everybody. My ex cheated on me with a man. I couldn't talk to you about it because you judge. You don't realize it, but you judge. Then how I found out every person thought I was lying, thought I wasn't with the boy, even though the boy said yes, we were together and he loved me. It's not that I don't love my ex. I love him. But I already go through so much. Friends being dishonest with me. Family never liking me. Nobody never want to support Johnny because Johnny too much better than everybody. So what everybody going to do is fight Johnny down. Kick her. Let's be against Johnny. Johnny too negative. Johnny too positive. Johnny this. Johnny that. Everything is Johnny's fault. The dog fall is Johnny's fault. Something break Johnny's fault. Juice drink Johnny's fault. Water fall Johnny's fault. Everything my fault. Everything is Johnny's fault. Everybody not being happy, my fault. Everything. And I have to be punished because I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed because if I have to compromise for you, or if I have to stay in a room for you when you eat your meetings or you talking to somebody, I cannot listen, or you get to move. You know they don't have no place. All you have to do is just simply state a compromise. Will push the computer out the way or use the area by the computer. You will help me fix up the place so that we could figure I put the camera down and we work together to make a compromise. But no, because you tell me you don't want to be on camera and I always in people's space, I, I have to compromise. Everything is my fault. Literally, I'm being alive just talking to myself. I'm not bothered. There's always one person coming to the life. If y'all want to say that's fake or that's planned, that's literally what I go through every day. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. Sometimes I could calm down and talk. I just have anger issues because of what I went through. And I can't talk to nobody about it. Counseling didn't work because the counselors used to judge me and make fun of me behind my back. Especially the school counselors, they used to go and laugh because oh, I saw so daughter, I'm not supposed to go through that. Literally, I can remember every detail of the day I was assaulted. Every single detail. Walking behind the school to throw garbage because the school empty. Final day of exams. You hearing bushes moving. Then you walking. You hearing some fences shaking. And you check yourself, the person jumped the fence and they on top of you. Person wearing a shirt, a three-quarter pants, a cloth belt, and slippers in their feet. When the person finish do what they do, they asking you if they see you tomorrow again. person bigger than you. Even though I'm big, the person was bigger than me. Couple days after, when not even couple days after, y'all brought me home. Y'all thought I was willingly sleeping with a schoolboy. Back then I was so ugly, nobody wanted to be with me or be around because everybody would laugh at me. If they were ever seen with me. Couldn't get no justice. When we go home, you thought I was sleeping with a schoolboy, then I just told you because I had blood everywhere. I was bleeding everywhere. I was only 13. I was 12, 13, 14. I didn't even get to experience my teenage years yet. 12, 13, 13. And everybody blamed me. Thank God I don't have no STDs. I don't have no herpes. I don't have no sickness. Every time I sick, go to a doctor. Nobody want to give me any medical treatment because Johnny too big. Johnny too fat. Let's use Johnny weight against her. Johnny, you might have a big London heart because of your height and the condition running in your family. Johnny fall sick. She have respiratory issues. No hospital, no health center, no doctor want to put Johnny on oxygen. Johnny have to stay and suffer by herself and have mommy cook soup and do everything for her because she cannot do for herself. After the incident, had a lineup, couldn't identify the person, never saw a courtroom, never got justice. Every day, everywhere I go, people watching me, people making fun of me. Teachers going around saying that girl deserve it. She the cause of the problems for the class. She like attention from men. And that was not the case. That was not the case. Everything was taken from me. Taken. Forcefully taken. I already had to deal with bullying. Then last year, my ex decided he wanted a boyfriend, he wanted a girlfriend. So he had fun on my expense, on my emotional expense, on my everything. And that's the person I chose over my best friend for 6 years. Nearly lost my best friend because he thought that I I forcefully did not have time for him. I willingly didn't have time for him. I was putting everybody else and I was being selfish. And I only did that because I was insecure. I thought that he deserved better. And he said to me, no, Tony, you are everything to me and I want to keep our friendship. So right now, that's the person that does everything for me. When I need help, he calls. He calls. And he's always listening to me, even if my problems are repetitive. Everything Joanic do, she just in the wrong. All at 13, I deserve to have a man force himself on me. Then ask me afterwards if he sees me again. Ever since, I feels like my father blames me for being assaulted. Nothing I ever do feels like it have a positive outcome. And then the same year all that happened to me, my older sister passed away and was buried on my birthday in 2008. My grandmother, my mom's mom, passed away and was buried on my birthday. I don't even celebrate my birthday. Never had a party. If it's outside of school, never had friends to invite. Cause one minute I fix somebody my friend, the next they do fix and they backstab me and they betray me. And they make fun of me. I honestly tried. I have people every minute they come to me. Literally was on a phone with a friend and they needed help and I couldn't help them. And they ended up passing away because nobody around them paid attention enough to realize that she needed CPR. Everything I do is for people. Calling people for people, they have nothing good to say about them. Everything I do is because I just want to. Not for any money gain, not for anything. It's because I want to. It's because I act. Because of my personality, I feel that I need to help people. That nobody helps Joanic. They blame Joanic for everything, good or bad. Everything for Joanic when it comes to Joanic, the bad outweigh the good. Everything, everything. Figure out what to do. I have to figure out what to do. Every job I apply for, I overqualified. Everybody will see me crying and think it's because, oh, Johnny want people to feel sorry for herself. No, nobody feels sorry for me because it's my fault. I knew I shouldn't have cursed. I knew I should have just take my anger and put it somewhere else. Or just stayed quiet and wait till she go and just let her talk. But no, my anger always has to overpower everything. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. It's just that I'm just angry. I just agree with myself. Or because I'm trying. And when I tell people of situations like that, they say that's not true. Because I always out with my family and happy. Yep, because I love my family at the end of the day. And I appreciate everything. Even though sometimes it may seem selfish. Though sometimes I may seem selfish, I'm honestly trying. I always do something to mess up. Nobody checks up on me like that when I disappear. Be on social media, don't be on social media. I always in drama. And then everybody runs to tell my parents before I could even explain. Drama I don't even know I in. This want to make my father proud. So at least for some time he will stop saying I'm a failure. Literally passed my course. I literally passed one of my courses for me to graduate my associate's degree. That's what I was coming to tell you guys and my mother. And she just got upset. I wasn't even on her long. Even before that, because she thought I was talking about somebody, she was already acting funny. And him already out here in these YouTube streets as a liar. Or lying on people, and all what I have said have been proven. You just do something to mess up. I just want to be a good daughter. I don't have nowhere else to go. I cannot turn on my family because on my parents' father side because they're the cause of my problem. Just want to be great. So I don't have to worry about where I will lay my head. My aim was to get a job, send myself to school, then get monetized on YouTube, and whatever earnings I earn from YouTube, pay my parents back for taking care of me. That's all. Just wish somebody would be like in my face and say, hey, Johnny, you great. You're doing a good job. Instead of always saying all that negative I do. And you know what's selfish? When I tell everybody I give up, nobody wants me to go. Everybody just wants to hold on to me. And everybody don't know what I go through. Nobody knows. Sometimes I in my room, I don't do anything. I have headphones in my ears, and you just hear they screaming my name. And then they will say I ignored them on purpose. I just want everybody to understand. I don't have nowhere to go. Everything is Joanic's fault. Everything is my fault. My fault. Nobody. You always say you support. But let me stop my many ideas. No. That's why I can comment on bad relationships. That's why I can comment on kids doing what they know they're not supposed to do. Because I'm trying. Literally, I'm trying. And the mommies and people will always say, oh, show your real life. My real life is not something to show anybody. Because my family hates me because I look like my mom. And nobody wants to give me a chance to not be in competition with anybody. Trying and apologize, mommy, I'm sorry. No, you want to be more vexed than me and tell me to shut up and get out. She tried to say, but mommy, you could have approached that differently, same way I couldn't have said, fuck you, you could have approached it different. But no, I have to be the only one wrong. And that's why I named my channel Joanic's Lifestyle Commentary. Because I know things like this would happen. And that's just part of the lifestyle I live. Basically, I got into an argument with my mom, and she not talking to me. Like, I just, I just, yeah, a lot of y'all don't know how it feels. Every day your birthday come, and everybody wishing you happy birthday, and you don't want to celebrate it because your family members were buried on your birthday. The day my sister was buried, nobody remembered my birthday. nobody, all everybody was focused on was grieving, and everybody forgot I was grieving too. I was the only child when my brother and sister used to live with my parents. And I had a little sister who was clueless because she was born after. I was the only grandchild born ever to my grandmother being alive. And I was extremely close to my grandmother. And everybody say I look like her. I look like my grandpa. And that's why I will forever say that's how some Caribbean households are. The parents always want to be right, and you're wrong. Everything I is to try. It doesn't even work sometimes. Sometimes I will be in my room. I cannot sleep because I have sleep apnea. I cannot sleep at all. I will literally stay up the whole night and literally have to drain my body of energy in order for me to sleep. Literally. I already have problems walking, long distances, problems breathing. I already have sharp pains underneath my chest, underneath my left breast. And every time I look up why these things happen, the only thing that comes up is you're supposed to be dead. I didn't even know I was suffering a heart attack in my sleep. Because you could suffer from very many ones. I know God is with me, and God tried to teach me a lesson. And I know I covered in His Son Jesus Christ's blood, and I am anointed from my head to my toes. But it's getting tiring of it being a repetitive cycle. Sometimes I want to give up, but then I have to remember I have friends and family who need me. And I think that's why I keep going. Sometimes it's just scary, especially to keep losing friends and family. It's just scary. last year in March. Some a very good friend of mine who I know right now, if I told him, hey, my mom putting me out, come pick me up so she could cool down until my father come home, he died in a car accident. Everybody else but him survived. Everybody else just had injuries that they recovered from. But he died. And I spoke to him before he was at work. And he was basically telling me, babes, I'm hungry. I feel it for a meal. So I asked him what he wanted. He tell me he wants lasagna, macaroni. He just want a meal because he had a roti that day. So then he tell me he almost finished with work. He'll call me when he reach out his home. And he ended up passing away on his way to his home. Everything I do is for attention. Literally trying. And one by one, everybody who cares just disappeared. But God knows why. Maybe God trying to say that happened one too many times, so push in getting a job. Just try. Keep trying. Don't give up. Don't give up. Imagine you having a boyfriend and you're on a phone call and you tell him you give up and you try killing yourself and he talks you out of it and all he could do is cry. And then it hits you that if you kill yourself, you're not only going to hell because that's not what God wanted for you, but you're leaving hurt people behind. Going to leave your sister, your parents, even the family members that didn't like you behind and they will hurt, even though it's temporary. I try. And every time I give my commentary, boom, here comes a strike. Boom, here comes a strike. And the only good thing is I haven't lost the channel yet. Because I keep winning the strikes. I give my commentary based off experience. That's why I keep pleading because Nike not going to do it for Kamari. Nobody not going to do it for her. That's why I keep saying, Kamari, avoid all these issues that I going through by just doing extremely well in school. Alcohol, drugs, entertainment, social media will always be there. It will always be there. Just do freaking better. You went viral for the negative thing. Your mother did not have to come back and exacerbate it and make it worse, saying my daughter doesn't drink alcohol. My daughter this, my daughter doesn't do that. Just makes it worse. As much as you want, you could delete social media posts, but it's always there because somebody always watching you. Literally, I have my family members who will go around and say the most vile things. Imagine talking to a boy and then he tells you, I like you, but we just have to stay friends because I heard your auntie say you have HIV. To your face to face, and you're in the same class. You all like each other because your auntie going around saying you sickly. A lot of people watching you funny. I don't go around sleeping around. I don't go around doing nothing like that. When I go out, everybody thinks to sleep with a boy. Mm-mm. If I go out with a boy, they won't give me a head to place to rest my head. Because it's always the same repetitive things. Life repetitive, but not the same things. You have to experience different things. You have to experience and do new things. Just try it. Just try it. Better try, just try it. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be born with all my issues. Everybody may say, Monsieur, you're Joanic lying. She seemed normal. Uh-uh. I can't walk long distances. I just big and fat. I can hardly pull enough oxygen sometimes to fall asleep, or while I sleep I have to wake up and just sit on my phone because I cannot sleep, or I'll just end up falling asleep during the day. Sometimes it's hard to wake up. I can't move. I cannot do nothing sometimes. And then to have the words every time you get into an argument with your parents, you ungrateful. I'm ungrateful. Nobody didn't want to take care of you. Daddy couldn't stay in the hospital last year because he had to go to work. And he had to bring Parisa to school. Parisa could have stayed with you, but she couldn't stay with you because she couldn't stand the smell and the sight of your blood. I stayed a couple of days with you. We didn't know I could have stayed when you was at the government hospital. Nobody never said anything to us to sign a document. I have to help you up. You peeing, you pooping. I clean after you. Everybody thought you was going to die. We all, at one point, you were so sick that I could have lose you. And then I would have been in this world like everybody else that does not have a mother. I just vexed because today was not what I expected. After staying the whole day home and it just what 4 days, 5 days until Christmas. The way that we used to live before is not the way it is now. And instead of trying to make it how it used to be, I just have to accept that it will never be that way. Maybe everybody right. Maybe I do deserve it. Maybe I do have to check how I talk to people. So puppy and neighbor dog. Do I love this one? Let's get it. I don't what to feel out. Okay, I think I'm feeling better. Hi everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you guys. I think I feel better. Just have to find a better way to control my anger, to avoid putting myself in that situation every time. Sometimes it's just frustrating to see you could have done better, but every time you let other people that have no positive influence ruin it. I feel better. I feel better. That's why I do my commentary because I know at the end of the day it may seem harsh, but I experience it. I'm only 21 years old, and I've been through so much that all I ask anybody is to not make it feel like I deserve the negative. Understand? Being young and drinking alcohol and smoking weed is just too young. I get when you turn 21, you have freedom to drink and freedom to do as you please. but it's not easy. The way people my age making it seem as if you don't need an education. While they're telling you don't go to school, they're telling you that because they experience in school. While they're telling you don't go to school, and they know firsthand school isn't easy. So they'll tell you, hey, don't go to school. You understand? Don't go to school. Because school hard or school not worth it. And let me tell you, school is very much worth it. Like, don't never let nobody tell you school not worth it. It's hard, nobody likes math. The same way nobody likes English. We all have something we don't like. So, for you to say, oh, I don't like school, or I don't like the people at school. Exactly. Don't let nobody stop you. If it's a need for you to go, you go. If it's a want and you cannot afford it, then you don't go. You understand? You can never make nobody force you to do what you don't want to do. Understand? Life goes on. That's so sticky. That's better. Add food on the screen. Or wipe away. At the end of the day, life goes on. I was not built perfect. Rome wasn't built in a day. You feel me? Rome wasn't built in a day, and God didn't create the earth in a day. He took 7 and he rested on his 7th day. Nothing you do in life will ever be enough for anybody. Thank you guys for your support. I do have a live schedule for the 28th. So turn on your post notification bells because it's an interesting one, and I appreciate everybody who supports me, and I support everybody who supports me. Thank you guys for your patience with me. I was not expecting that. Like nothing went planned today at all. But a day at a time, a step at a time, you will be great. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. And thank you guys for supporting. Honestly, I appreciate it.